Well, hello and welcome to episode number 75 of the Daily Sales Message, where each and every single day, for at least the last 75 days in a row now, we've provided you with a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. If you're new around here, my name is James Newell. I teach people how to sell, and for me it comes in two parts. First of all, we have to have a clear sales message. People have to understand what it is that you're trying to sell to them. And secondly, you need selling confidence, the ability to be relaxed and confident in a selling situation. In this episode, number 75 of the Daily Sales Message, we're talking about a particular thing that's going to really help you to sell more. It's a great conversion tool. It's a great tool to attract buyers. It's a great way to engage people in conversation. It ticks all the boxes. It does everything. And since I started my business in 2018, I've been completely obsessed with it. And if you know me or have spoken with me, you'll know that since 2018, I've been trying to hit 500 LinkedIn recommendations. What we're talking about today is social proof, not just LinkedIn recommendations, social proof. Social proof is just a posh term for reviews, case studies, testimonials, people vouching for you, people saying nice things about you on the internet. From my experience, and bearing in mind with my business, I sell a service. So for some people, it can be quite an intangible thing and they don't really know what they get for the money and they're skeptical. I'm the world's biggest skeptic, and that's why when I started, I wanted to set myself this massive goal. And at the time of recording this, I'm literally about 20 recommendations away from actually hitting that goal. So I'm at 480, 481, something like that right now. There's a huge amount. I've got more, I think, than pretty much 99% of other people on LinkedIn. I've only ever come across one other person that has more than me, so I'm very much up there, and trust me, it's been an incredible amount of hard work to get there, because first of all, you have to find the clients, you've got to do the work, you've got to be good at what you do, and then they've got to agree to say nice things about you on the internet. That said, social proof, me having a redonkulous amount of people saying nice things about me on the internet, first of all, I use that when I'm talking to potential clients. I use that in social media posts. It's a way of kind of positioning myself and saying, look, I know what I'm talking about and I've got acres of proof. And if you don't believe me, go to my profile, search for James Newell, Clear Sales Message. You'll find me, scroll down, and you will see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of LinkedIn recommendations from clients and students and people I've trained, people who have attended seminars and things that I've done, all sorts of good stuff. And you just can't bribe that many people. Now, there's a stretch where you could, but it costs a lot of money. So when we're buyers and when we're sellers, we behave differently. And this is a really important point I want to make when it comes to social proof and case studies and reviews, etc. When you want to buy something, online in particular, we are looking for the largest number of reviews and the highest star rating. That's one of the main things that we choose, and we might even pick something that's slightly more expensive because it's got better reviews or more reviews as well. And if you're like me, you might also check out the 1-star reviews just to see, well, what happens when it does go wrong? What is that about? I do that. I know some of you do that as well. Weird, isn't it? But there we go. When we buy stuff, we're looking for reviews, we're looking for proof, we're trying to minimize risk. Will I waste my time, my money, my energy, whatever? What kind of a negative impact could this have? Because it's easy for people to claim things are going to work quickly and well and all this kind of stuff. But a lot of people are skeptical, they're realists. Okay, we prove it. What does this look like in the real world? So as buyers, that's what we do. As sellers, collecting reviews, social proof, I haven't got time for LinkedIn recommendations. Oh, what a waste of time. I'm not going to bother with that. We need to sell. Let's get out there. And for some reason, when we're selling, we completely don't really see the value in feedback, reviews, case studies, testimonials. And that can hold us back because it's what our buyers are looking for. So this is a weird thing. We behave one way as a buyer, one way as a seller. And I know from my travels and from my experience, the business owners and the solopreneurs and entrepreneurs and startups and the established companies that I work with, very few of them have more than 10 or 15 or 20 case studies, reviews, testimonials, pieces of proof. Most of them have 10 or less. Some of them have pretty much absolutely zero. And a lot of them do have a couple, but they're from years ago. So maybe they're not as relevant as they once were. So the moral of the story today, from somebody that uses this on a daily basis to attract clients, to position myself as an authority, and to close business, I urge you to ask your clients for feedback, to pick one platform. I don't care if it's Trustpilot, if it's Google, if it's Facebook, LinkedIn, doesn't matter. Pick one place, the place that's most relevant to your potential buyers, and give yourself a target of hitting 50, 100, whatever. Give yourself a ridiculously big target and go for it. Because the more you have, the easier it becomes to close people. And this is an asset you build and it's yours to keep. I don't think I've ever had it where somebody's withdrawn something nice they've said about me on the internet because I've peed them off subsequently. You build an asset, it's yours. And because so few other people do it, as soon as you get into that rarefied air of 50 or 100 plus, you stand out like a sore thumb. You are so different from your competitors, and that alone can cause people to buy from you. And also, you don't have to be the cheapest, right? People will spend more money if they've got more proof, more assurance you can actually deliver. So make this part of your sales process. Every client that comes through your door, you're asking them for feedback, a review, a case study, a testimonial, a before and after, whatever it looks like for you, but get some kind of evidence, some kind of proof, because results sell. And the more results you have, the better your results will be. See what I did there? Okay, that's it for this episode number 75 of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow, in episode number 76, I'm going to tell you how to stop people no-showing for calls. So annoying when you book a call, or somebody books a call with you and they just don't bother to turn up, or they don't bother to tell you, or they tell you right at the last minute. So there's a simple hack, and to be honest, it's very simple. And when I tell you, you'll go, James, you really made a podcast episode about this? Yes, I did. And it's coming tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Daily Sales Message.